You know what, let me, do I have my purse? Give me a minute. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing this exciting video. It is about my experience at the Bite Beauty Lab. I don't know if you guys know about this or what. I just recently found out about this myself. It is a place in NYC, and you go, it's like a little tiny little place, and you go in and you can make your own customized shade of lipstick. It is so cool. It's a cool experience. There are, like, in theory it's a cool experience, but I did also want to talk about the negatives of my experience there, because it was not as awesome, and it all falls back on customer service, which is the #1 thing that I feel like either makes or breaks companies and makes or breaks like my shopping experience places. So I found this out like through like a YouTube video. Someone went and did it, and they didn't really touch on too much. It just said, oh, they got to create their lipstick or something like that, and it was an awesome experience, blah blah blah. So of course, as any makeup lover, any junkie, I live in New Jersey, so I'm like, I'm not that far away. If I ever go to NYC, I'm gonna make my own lipstick. Like, why not? So of course, like every other thing I do, I looked on their website to see, like, okay, one, do you have to make an appointment, or can they do a walk-in? Now, I'd never known I'm going to New York, because I'm not from California, I'm not from Florida, where maybe a trip to New York is something you really have to plan like weeks in advance. If I'm going to New York, I find out like either the day before or the day of. Like, my friend would randomly text me and go, hey May, we're going to NYC, you're down. Normally I am, so I tag along. That is what happened this time around. Like, my friend just texted me, like, do you want to go to New York? And of course I was like, yes, let's go. So of course, that didn't give me enough time to call and make an appointment. It says on here you should call a week in advance or something. So, but I'm going to read from their website what it says for walk-ins. Walk-ins. Yes, walk-ins are welcome. Although appointment space is limited, we also have artists on hand to assist walk-in clients. Due to the nature of creating a custom lip color, there may be a reasonable wait time. We also offer the option to be put on our daily wait list. Sign up starts at 11 a.m. on a first come first serve basis. Mind you, the yes is in capital letters. Where it says walk-ins, it says yes. It doesn't say on here that it's a hassle, like it's a big deal. Quite the contrary, it makes it sound like if you're walking in, besides having a pretty long wait time, it's not that big of a deal. So I thought, you know what, we're going to be in that area, why not take advantage? So I walk into the store, and I'm like, hi. I go up to the lady who looks unavailable, like she's not doing anything. I'm like, hi, I want to, like, she's like, how can I help you? Mind you, the only pretty much purpose of you going here is to create your own lipstick. So already I'm like, you know why I'm here. And it was like her attitude. Like, she already had one from the jump. And I was like, well, yeah, I'm here and I want to create my own lipstick. She was like, do you have an appointment? And I was like, no, I'm walking in. Your website says it's okay to have a walk-in. She was like, I know. I was just asking. Well, we're pretty booked up today. Maybe I could squeeze you in tomorrow. And I was like, I'm only here for the day. Like, I'm not from the city. And she's like, oh, well, I guess I can add you on. But, you know, I don't know how likely it is we're going to see you. Mind you, it's 3 o'clock. They close at 6. And there was literally like 3 people in the store. So I'm like, are you kidding me? It says on your website it takes, like, literally it takes like 15 minutes for like their consultation, and then making the lipstick is 10 minutes. So, and the lipstick is like making itself, like you don't have to be on it. So the fact that, you know, to me that's customer service. Like, I mean, like, maybe I'm missing some steps or something, but I did eventually get seen, so obviously that's why I'm making the video. But from what the experience I had, it was like you could have definitely like not been so rude. Like to me, it's how you deliver stuff. So if it would have been me, and I'm the customer, like I'm the person who works at Bite, and I know we have a pretty packed schedule, I'll say like, oh, okay. I would have been like, okay, you want to create your lipstick? Okay, well, just let you know, we do have a couple walk-ins in today. I don't know if we're going to see everyone by the time we close. I just want to give you the heads up. But I'll definitely take your information, and I'll give you a call if anything changes, or you're more than welcome to call us back in a later time and see if, you should stay in the area, or, we can definitely work this out. That's how you deal with it. You're still telling me that I may not be seen, but you're telling me in a manner that it's like, it's not me, it's just policy, or it's not me, it's like I'm gonna do the best I can, but I still may not see you. Like, you don't just be like bitch, like, what's your problem? So that was like strike number 1. Like, I was already irked, like how rude, So I'm walking with my friends and we're like talking about it, and I'm like, I can't believe like she was kind of like brushing me off about it. Like, I can't, like, I just was shocked because I work in customer service and I just know that I would never be that way to someone. I get it, not every customer service is not for everyone. No, I called them and, you know, because it was like an hour before they closed. It was already like 5. And I was like, hi, I just want to know, like, am I going to get seen today? Or should I just, you know, I didn't want to hold up my friends in Soho when we could probably go do something else. So I was like, you know, am I going to get seen or should I go somewhere else? They were like, oh, no, it's fine. You can, like, they were like, the lady before me canceled. So give us like 5 minutes. We'll let you know for sure. They called me back, like, literally right as I hung up, and they're like, you can come, she canceled, blah, blah. So I go, I'm really excited. I'm like, oh my God, I'm making my own lipstick. It's so cool. So I'm sitting down, and I think the girl's name was like Jackie or Jacqueline, something, Jack, I think was her name. So we're sitting down, and I tell her, I brought like swatches. Let's backtrack. So basically, the day before we went to New York, I did like a swatching thing. I know this looks probably gross, but I made like a bunch of swatches of like potential colors I'm looking for. Like, I already own Bite Beauty Cava. I wanted something like it, but more purpley, a little bit deeper. So I'm trying to explain this to the girl. She's looking at me like this. Honestly, she don't even want to help me. She's like, so then we're trying on the shades. Like, they take, this part's cool. And I'll show you like a picture of the things here. And basically what they do is they open these little pots up, and then she takes like a spatula and like a paper, like a wax paper, and she just mixes all the colors together, and then you try them on and you see which one you like. So I was down to like 3 versions of like a similar thing. One was very purple, one was very brown, and one was like in the middle, but not in the middle enough. And she's just being very like rude. Like, I'm just like, oh, I kind of want this color. Because the way also the color looked in their yellow lighting looked different at the window. So I'm looking at the window, I'm like, oh, I don't like how it looks in natural lighting, but I like how it looks in the yellow. Can we make it look like this? And she's like, I mean, the lighting is blue, so it's going to give off blue. Like, just not trying to help me, like, ruining my experience. Honestly, ruining my experience. And I was just like, this is bullshit. Like, you're being so rude. But I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm trying to be smiley. I'm trying to get over it because my friends are there with me, and I don't want them to be like, we waited all this for you and you're not even having a good time. So I'm trying to, you know, get through it. So finally, the third mixture, I said something to her like, well, can we do one mixture and add like this purple in it, a different purple? And she was like, I mean, it's gonna probably look like the other color. And I said, can you do it? Bitch was acting like they were about to close. Like, it was 5:20. Like, y'all closed at 6. No one was after me. Why are you being so rude? Boom, we make it. And then we go, and then then it went like smooth sailing after that. Then I got to pick my scents, and they have like a little scent area, which I didn't take a picture of, I forgot. But it lets you pick scents. I picked wild berry mixed with, it was like violet. Like, wild berries didn't smell like berry-ish. It just smelled like, I don't know, it just smelled good. So I mixed that, and then I went with like a creamy finish. I want the same finish as my Cava. I got to pick my lid. They had like different lids, and I picked this one lid so that it wouldn't look like Cava, so I wouldn't be confused. And they make it. It literally takes like, I think she said typically takes like 8, but because my formula was complicated, it was going to take like 15, which is fine, whatever. And then she make the lipstick, and then they tell you when you leave, like, you can't apply it for, don't mess with it for like 20 minutes. The formula hardens, and they give you a card like this. A card like this has all the shades on it, everything, all the info. Can you see? It comes in a bag like this, a little Bite Beauty bag, and then the lipstick is in a red packaging like this. I haven't even opened it, like, so that's what it looks like. And I'm gonna open it. I really don't want to. Oh, and then it says the location. I don't want to open it. Oh, I'll open it from the bottom so I don't have to mess up the top. And this is the color. It kind of reminds me of Lolita-ish, but not really. You see that? It's like a deep Lolita-ish color, but in a formula that I actually want to wear. Moment of truth. I'm going to put it on my lips. Oh, I love the scent. And I currently don't know where my Bite Cava is. Here's the Cava lipstick. I finally found it. It was driving me insane. So here it is. This is the packaging of this one. So let's compare. Alright, so here's the packaging difference. This is the one I created. This is Cava. And then, alright, and then I'm going to swatch Cava right on my hand, which I did already, but just for evidence, I'm going to do it right under also, so you can just see that this is Kava. Very similar to Cashmere. Not the exact same color, but definitely similar enough that if you don't like Lime Crime, you can definitely get that. And then here's the lipstick that I formulated. So you see how it's much deeper and richer. Very similar to like my shirt in a way. Lolita here. This is Anna. Let's do Anna. Here's Anna. This is Cashmere by itself. Here is with a little bit of Riot mixed in. So it's doing definitely its own little thing. So you know, I'm happy I got the experience. I'm happy that I have my own custom-made Bite Beauty lipstick. The price of this is $36, and then you have to pay taxes, which in New York are ridiculous. So that it does bring it up to like 40 bucks. Which I didn't understand. I thought I heard her say 36, so whatever. I mean, I thought it was like 30 and then the taxes brought it up to like 36. I don't know, but whatever. So it was a little bit pricey, I'm not gonna lie. And then, fun story, we went to Forever 21. I probably should have vlogged my time in NYC, but I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm really crappy, stuff like that. So I went to Forever 21. I got these two shirts that I'm really excited for. They're kind of similar, but what else? I got this thing. And then I got this little number. They were so cheap. Oh my god, is that a hole? Son of a bitch. I got this little thing. And I got that. So we were in Forever helping my friend's cousin buy something. And basically she didn't like anything. It was like a mess. Trying to find her something. And finally we found her a dress and we were like checking out or whatever, and sometime during that time I left the Bite Beauty bag like in the store, in the fitting room area. We were walking to the next spot and I'm already complaining because my ankle is really hurting. I'm like with my cane struggling, and I'm like, wait a minute, like I just stopped and I was like, where's my Bite Beauty bag? And I'm looking at everybody, I'm like, so I'm like, my fucking lipstick, like not only was it a like, it's my customized lipstick that I like, there's nothing like it, like what the hell. 2, like it was a struggle to even get the damn thing. 3, that shit was $40, like where is it? So we had to go all the way back. I didn't want to because I was like, someone took it, like people steal all the time. Someone took it, that someone turned it in, like that just doesn't happen, especially with me and my luck, like whatever. But my friend Sue was like, no, we're gonna go back, we're gonna go check, well, let's go. We go back, I asked. They were like, oh yeah, Bite Beauty, like yeah, gray bag with red writing, sure. Check the manager. We go to the manager's like, yeah, you gotta tell me what's in it. I'm like, it's a red lipstick from Bite Beauty. I made it, it's my own, like I created that, that's my lipstick. And the lady was like, okay, it's yours, here you go. I literally almost started crying because I was like, you know what I mean? I did all that work, did the shit, and I literally like lost it like mind you, it was like 30 to an hour like after I made the damn thing. So I'm like, no way, I didn't even get to put it on. I already lost it, like you gotta be fucking kidding me. But yeah, sorry for all the cuss words, my bad, but that's literally how I felt. So anyway, so overall, oh, let me backtrack. When I was making the lipstick, I'm trying to ask the girl for her opinion, and she gonna tell me like gray. She's like, it's not like you're making a classic red, you're making gray, which is like a trend color, so it's whatever you like. The point, I feel like, of this lab is to get like a fun, like a cool color, maybe something you don't already own, like. But she was just a bitch, like honestly, she's a bitch. And I will be writing an email to Bite. My whole thing is with customer service, like I don't write emails and stuff like that because I want something. I don't want shit, because most likely I'm not coming back because I don't do bad customer service. I don't take it very well. For example, I had an experience at Fridays where the guy was shitty, the waiter was shitty, and my food was crap. Like, I get the same meal every time I go, the Cajun chicken and shrimp pasta, no chicken, just shrimp, no red peppers. And it was cold, it was gross, and the shrimp were still veined. What? What? Gross. So I wasn't feeling it, and I wrote an email to Fridays. I said, you know, da-da-da-da. The manager called me, and he was, oh, I want to offer you a free meal, please come back. And I told him, I was like, I wasn't writing that because I want something. I don't. You can, thank you for offering, I don't want that. I was like, what I want is for you to tell your employees, one, how to be good employees, because I complained about the food in the restaurant, and the guy just told me, oh, I'll just bring you the check. So You know what I mean? Like, I don't need money. I don't need a free meal. I don't need free nothing. So if I'm writing you an email, it's because I want you to get it together. Like, that's why I'm just giving you the heads up. So same thing with this. Like, I'm writing them an email so they know, so that when other people go like me who are very excited and really want to be there and have a good time, they don't feel as shitty as I did when I left that store. Like, I was happy because I had my lipstick. I'm glad I did it. It's a once in a lifetime like experience probably for me. Would I ever go back? Probably not, because that bitch was like such a bitch. I'm sorry, I'm keeping it real, and they weren't friendly. I mean, besides the chick I had, no one was friendly in there. So, you know, it is what it is, and I just wanted to mention it. So before I wrap this video, I wanted to include this part because, one, because it's a couple days after the fact, and because I want to keep it real with you guys and let you know what happened between what I felt when I recorded the beginning portion of this video and me contacting Bite. So, as I said previously, I was going to write them an email, and I did. I explained to them that I was very unhappy, and I explained everything that happened and whatnot, because I felt like they needed to know. I felt like that customer service was so bad that they needed to know. So I did that, and of course they were appalled. Like, Bite, like whoever is in the higher ups, they were very appalled. They wrote to me, they apologized. They said, you know, they couldn't believe that happened to me, and they insisted. I didn't ask. I didn't tell them, you know, I want something, you better do something for me. I told them straight up, I'm writing to you because your customer service is really bad and you guys need to know. So they felt really, really bad, and they told me they were really sorry, and they want to make it up to me, and they wanted to do another lipstick for me, so for me to send them another combination and whatnot. So I decided, you know, at first I was like, I don't know, I don't want to look like I really want something, because that wasn't the point, and I just don't want them to think that by sending me a lipstick, it's like it takes away like what happened to me. So I thought about it. I didn't respond for a while, and then they kept contacting me like, hey, we really want to know what you want to do, like, you know, we want to make sure like you're happy, like we want to make sure that, you know, we're doing everything on our end to address everything, but we want to make sure that still we do something nice to you, because at the end of the day you had a bad experience. So once they explained it like that, I was like, okay, fine. So my up the amp has been going really, really low, and I've been dying to, like, you know, replenish it. So I said, you know, pretty much get a free lipstick, why not make it like an up the amp type of color. So I basically mixed, I have this lipstick called Vintage Pink by Rimmel and Up the Amp. They're like really similar, and I really like both of them. So I went ahead and swatched them on my hands and then sent a picture to Bite, and they went ahead and formulated the lipstick, and this is it right here. I'm wearing it on my lips also, and here's a swatch of it next to all those, and look how, like, that's pretty much spot on. Let me show you the Vintage Pink also, just for swatch references. So I mean, it pretty much is so dead on. The formulas are a little bit different, but I mean, they're pretty much the same. So very happy with my new lipstick. Here is the first one that I got made, just for comparison purposes. So this is the first one, more mauvey, more brown, you know, still a pretty color, don't get me wrong. So at the end of the day, to be quite honest, none of them were the ideal color I was thinking about. I wanted a cashmere, lilac, kava mix. None of them really turned out that way. It's all in the same family. I guess I think I'm just being very particular, which I can understand. I'm kind of an asshole, so I get that, and whatever, like, it's no pleasing me, fine. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm happy overall with the recovery aspect. You know, Bite's a huge brand, and I'm one person. They could have easily just been like, screw you, I don't care what you have to say, we don't believe your lies. Like, the fact that they really took it into consideration, offered to make me another lipstick for my troubles, I mean, I totally appreciate it, and I want that to be included in this video, because, you know, I also want you guys to know that if you do have bad service and something really shitty happens to you, write an email, let the company know. Like, just don't ban them and hate them forever, you know, because sometimes they don't know what their lower level employees are doing, especially like when it comes to customer service. So why not give them another opportunity? Now if they screw you over a second time, then, you know, just forget it. But you know, why not? Why not? So I want to include that really quickly in here before finishing this video. And here's the rest of the video. If you can deal with a little bit of shitty customer service and you know you're going to New York and you can make your appointment, like maybe when you have an appointment they're different, I don't know, but and you have $40 to blow on a lipstick, maybe there's a shade that MAC made and they discontinued it and now you are down to the bottom of it and you really want it, like the exact color. You know, maybe, or maybe there's just something you, like, it's an experience, and if you want to do it, like, you're going to NYC, you want something to do, and you're a makeup lover, I do recommend it, because it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I'm just giving you the heads up that the service could be shitty, and don't let that, like, it ruined my experience, but I'm letting you know, like, don't let it ruin yours, you know what I mean? But anyways, I wanted to talk about that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye!